Welcome back, students. Now again, now we will discuss how to use these criteria of similarity which we have discussed in previous session. In the question, if a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex containing the right angle of a right triangle to the hypotenuse. So first of all, we have to draw right triangle. Draw right triangle first of all. With B as the vertex at the right angle. In the question, if a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex containing the right angle, means about B it is given. So first of all, the presentation must be like this, given. What is given to us? Perpendicular is drawn from the vertex making the right angle, means this vertex B, to the hypotenuse. In right triangle ABC, BM is perpendicular to AC. Always write the reasons. This is given. Then prove that. So we write to prove, and what we have to prove? Prove that the triangles on each side of the perpendicular, means triangle ABM, and triangle BMC. These two triangles we have to prove that are similar to each other. Means first we write triangle ABM is similar to triangle BMC. Then next heading is proof. Always write these three headings. Then in proof, draw two columns. In one column, we will write a statement. In other, we will write the reason. So what are the angles which are equal? First, we have to search for the angles which are equal. So look at this. First of all, name the triangles. You have to write this in triangle ABM and triangle CBM. Angle AMB equals to angle CMB. Then write the reason, both 90 degrees. Second, are you finding the second? So it's some common misconception that when students have to prove the similarity, they start proving the congruency, which is not correct. This angle is equal. Mostly what students do after this in this question, they write BM equals to MB. So though it is not to be done, still I am writing this. They say its reason as they are common. But remember, in similarity, we have not to write the common side. There are four types of similarity we have studied AAA, in which all the three angles are equal. So first of all, try to search for this. If you are not finding them, then search for SSS. Means three sides are not equal, they are proportional. SSS means three corresponding sides are proportional. Then use SAS, means two sides are proportional and angle between them are equal. If you are not finding any of them, then try for the other. So first of all, you have to search for AAA. Now one more mistake the students usually do is that they consider this BM as the angle bisector and then consider that this angle ABM equals to angle MBC, which is also wrong. This cannot be equal. It is only the perpendicular. It means that BM is drawn perpendicular to AC, which is showing that these two angles are equal, but these angles are not equal. You can look at this triangle. If this side is perpendicular, it means that AM is perpendicular to BC, means this angle is 90 degree, this angle is 90 degree. But sometimes students usually what students do, they take BM equals MC, angle BAM equals to AMC. These all are the wrong things. Okay, so don't use this. So what should we do then? We have to search for other angles. After searching for one of the angle, so if this is one of the angle ABM, try to prove it equal to any other angle of triangle BMC. As we have to prove that triangle AMB is similar to triangle BMC, means it must be equal. So try to prove the angles first of all. Take angle ABM and remember this angle ABM is equal to this angle ABC minus angle BMC. So we write angle ABC minus angle BMC. BMC, sorry, MBC. This is angle MBC. Look at this MBC. Whole angle ABC minus partial angle MBC equals to angle ABM. Now angle ABC, what is the value of angle ABC? We all know angle ABC is a right angle. As angle ABC is right angle, means its value is 90 degree minus angle MBC. Okay. Now this triangle MBC has three sides. And has three angles. And what is the sum of these three angles? We all know that sum of these three angles is 180 degree. So if we have to find any one of the angle, as we know that angle MBC plus angle BCM plus angle CMB equals to 180 degree using angle sum property. So what will be the angle MBC? So we can write 180 degree, this angle, minus angle BCM minus angle CMB. Then increase the length of this division column. Use the values which you know. What is the value of angle BCM? This is angle BCM only. As we are not knowing its value. And what is the value of angle CMB? This one. So it is 90 degree. So 90 degree minus. Now 180 degree minus 90 degree is also 90 degree minus angle BCM. Now when we open the bracket, 90 degree minus 90 degree plus angle BCM. So the angle in left hand side, that is angle ABM, equals to this 90 degree will be cancelled out. Angle in right hand side is angle BCM, which is the one of the angle of this triangle. So look at this. Angle ABM equals to angle BCM. So don't use the method of putting it equal to X. Instead, try to prove it without taking any X. So it will make the concepts clear. Though initially you will have to face some problems in using this method. So this we have proved now. As there is a long discontinuation, so write this equation as equation 1 and this as equation 2. And from equation 1 and equation 2, we know that two angles are equal. The first angle is angle AMB equals to angle CMB. And the second angle is angle ABM equals to angle BCM. Means this angle. So these two triangles are similar. So we write triangle ABM. First is M, second is B. So if you write them in order, the first angle is written first of all. Angle means the mid point. This is the angle B. And the second angle is, first angle is M. First angle is M. Second angle is B. Look at this. What I am telling to you. The first angle means in triangle ABM, the first angle we have taken as M. So we write point M first of all. Then the second angle which we have taken is B. So we write B, the second angle. And the third remaining is A, as we are using only A corollary. Is similar to, then right hand side, the first angle we are using of triangle CBM is M. So we write triangle M. Then the second angle which we are using is C. So we write C. And the third is B. So triangle MBA similar to triangle CMB, MCB. MBA is similar to triangle MCB. We have to write them in order always. And this is AA corollary. To prove the similarity between the two triangles, we must use, first of all, AA corollary, not the AAA criteria. As if two angles are equal, then third angle will itself be equal. Similarly, we can prove other also. So first of all, we will discuss about our assignment. So from our assignment, in the figure, BA, FE and CD, BA, FE and CD are parallel lines. So always draw the figure while you reading the question and take hint from the figure only. Don't copy the figure. It is given that BA, first of all draw BA only. Write its name, BA, FE. FE, CD are three parallel lines. Okay. BA, FE and CD are three parallel lines. Okay. EG equals to, where is EG? You have to take hint from this, EG. EG will be obtained when you draw AEC. We are using black lines. And when you draw GC equals 10 centimeter, where is G? Okay. So when we draw FD, this point is G. So given, first what we have to write? Given. What is given? BA is parallel to FE is parallel to CD. EG equals to 5 centimeter. Write this also. EG equals to 5 centimeter, mark in the figure. EG equals 5 centimeter. GC equals 10 centimeter. GC equals 10 centimeter. AB equals 15 centimeter. AB equals 15 centimeter. And DC equals 18 centimeter. This DC equals to 18 centimeter. Okay. Calculate. Then we write 2. Calculate. EF, first EF, second AC. Then we write solution. And this is compulsory to write these headings. Now where is EF? Look at this. This is EF. And we know the value of EG is 5. We know the value of GC is 10. We know the value of CD is 18. So if you look at this, you can find that This triangle EFG can be similar to this triangle FGC. Why? As it has these two angles, vertically opposite angles, which are equal. This angle and this angle are equal as AP is parallel to CD, so they are the alternate angles. So these two triangles are similar, so their sides will be proportional. Whenever two triangles are similar, their sides are proportional. Whenever two sides of a triangle are proportional, they are similar. And converse is also true, means if two triangles are similar, then their sides are proportional. So how to solve this? The method is same. First, draw a line. In one side, we write the statement. In next side, we will write the reason. And then write the names of the two triangles for which we have to prove the similarity. In triangle EFG and triangle CGD. The first angle is angle EGF. Equals to angle CGD. So it is vertically opposite angles. The next angle is angle FEG. Name the angle of that triangle first, which you have written first. Angle FEG equals to angle GCD. We already have discussed this. And reason is alternate interior angles. So triangle EFG is similar to triangle CGD using AA corollary. And if triangles are similar, their sides are proportional. Look at this. Angle EGF equals to angle CGD. This is angle EGF. This is angle CGD. So in triangle EGF, look at the side opposite to angle EGF. This side is EF. So we write EF upon angle CDD, and side opposite to CGD is side CD. So we write CD equals to angle FEG. This side is FEG and the side opposite to this is FG. So we write FG over angle CGD in triangle CGD. So the side opposite to it, sorry, GCD, na? Yes, GCD. Side opposite to angle GCD is GD. So we write GD. And third side will also be proportional. EF upon CD equals FG upon GD. So EF and FG of triangle EFG are already written. The third side after EF and FG is EG. EF is the first side, FG is the second side, EG is the third side. And CD, GD are the two sides. So if you cut this D and D, it is CG. CG is the third side, and the reason for this is SS criteria. That is, if triangles are similar, sides are proportional. Similar triangles have proportional sides. Okay. It implies, now write the thing which we have to find or which are given. EF we have to find. So write it as it is. Upon CD is CD given. CD. CD is 18 equals to FGGD. Neither FG nor GD is given. So leave it and write taking first and third part only. Second part is useless for this. EG What is the value of EG? EG is 5. So we write 5 in place of EG over CG. And value of CG is 10. So we write 10 in place of this. So EF upon 18 equals to 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. It implies cross multiplying TEF equals to 18 ones are 18, and it implies EF equals to 18 by 2, that is 9 centimeter. Now we have to find AC also. So AC is in which triangle? AC is in triangle ABC. So one of the triangle will be taken ABC. And search for the other triangle which is similar to this. So you can look at this. This is triangle CEF. As in these two triangles, this angle equals to this angle, as they are corresponding angles. And this angle equals to this angle. This is the common angle. So first you write the names of triangle, then write the names of angles which are equal, then write the proportional sides, means side just opposite to the equal angles are proportional, and then use their ratio to find the length of side AC. I think you can now find it. Otherwise, we will discuss it in next session. So I am ending the session now. Continue to solve the sheet and continue to ask your doubts from this sheet. So we will discuss them in next time.